folks, and welcome to the Horror Corner. You know how long I've been waiting for this? Woo, about to make a name for myself here. Good evening, folks, and welcome to the Horror Corner. I'm your host, Sean Patrick Erschen. This week we're talking all about Connecticut Horrorfest. Yes. Just got back from the show and I had such an absolute blast. Can't wait to tell you guys about it. And I am going to have some footage from the show of me walking around and stuff. I did attend with my lovely wife, Christie Marie. So that was really fun to share the experience with her, even though she's not nearly as much of a nerd as I am, of course, when it comes to this stuff. So I'm just going to show off some items that I got signed and stuff, and some pictures I took with some of the celebrities that were there in attendance. So start off with, I got this awesome sackhead Jason buddy there. So cool. So I got to meet Peter Cowper, who played the miner / Harry Warden in My Bloody Valentine. And he signed my action figure, and it came out really badass. I love the color choice there. It seems to work so well for this. And got my Freddy vs. Jason poster signed there by Ken Kersinger, who played Jason in Freddy vs. Jason, of course. And this is going to be one of my prized possessions. I got the big two from Hellraiser, and that is Ashley, Laurence, and Doug Bradley, who were both there at the show. So this is so excited to have them both on this poster. And you better believe that's going to be shown in the Horror Corner over here at some point. And there's my picture with Ken Kersinger in the full Freddy vs. Jason outfit. So I thought that was awesome. Really cool guy. He said I sold that really well, you know. It's like, good job. And Harvey Stevens got Damien from the Omens autograph. It was actually my wife Christy who met him. And I met the lovely Adrienne Barbeau, got her to sign my Fog Blu-ray there from Scream Factory. And the funny thing that it popped into my head while I was talking to her, I was like, oh yeah, you were in Back to School with Rodney Dangerfield. She got a kick out of that. And there's me with Tyler Mane. Yes, from Rob Zombie's Halloween 1 and 2. He played Michael Myers. And there's the Rue Morgue magazine that I had him sign, which I'll show you. Which I have right here. The Rue Morgue magazine. This is when Rob Zombie's Halloween first came out, you know. And there's me with the lovely Ashley Laurence, who just looks fantastic, by the way. And there's me and Ken Kersinger outside of the outfit. So I got him in and out of costume. And this is Peter Cowper, who played the miner in My Bloody Valentine, of course, from 1981, the classic slasher movie. Alright guys, so now check out some of the footage I got, me walking around the show, and tune in and stay scared. Good evening folks, welcome to the Horror Corner. I'm your host Sean Patrick Erschen. We are live here at Connecticut Horrorfest, having an awesome time, meeting all kinds of cool celebrity horror guests, and yeah, having a blast here with the lovely Christie Marie, who's directing this. Thank you, Christy. We're having a great time.
Great time.
Yeah. Last. All kinds of cool merchandise here. Metal dolls. Really nice. Hello, Sydney. Hello, Sydney. Look at these. Dracula. Terrifying guy. Right, the clown, oh my god.
At some level, Adam's like, hey, you can't have dried nuts. I think a lot of people. No, you can't. Like, yeah, he's really taking it as far as he possibly go. What's up, brother?
Thank you.
Yeah, man. Yeah, here you go. I'm getting done.
No, I lost my way. Yeah, I didn't get a lot of Asians.
That's a game. I didn't. So.
I didn't get any Asians. Yeah, I like that.
That's what the real Annabelle looks like.
Well, not only that, but every concept.
Hey, alright.
Some of them it's got to be a handmade, or some of them it's just they do it by popular vote. And when the crowd yells.
A lot of Art the Clowns. Oh, look at these VHS. Cool. Nice.
Oh, remember?
Appreciate it.
So I'm sure they're both.
Vinegar Syndrome, yeah. They have a lot of nice releases.
Oh, cool. Yeah. All right.
First World War.
Yes. Yes.
Death Wish.
Oh, nice.
What's Texas Chainsaw 2?
Yeah, that's great. Yeah. I don't invest in that. I get that in the pin game, I'm going up against every other pin. I know of 4 or 5 pin dealers. There might be based in
Oh wow, look at these, Christie. They're cool.
I texted.
Shows romantic comedy. I'm in the dark volume, which means I'm in the black cover, and this one's all of them.
Yes.
So if
that's
you want to
like
see my take on romantic comedy,
romantic comedy with Yeah, that's what I'm like.
Oh, that's Jaws.
VHS. Oh, cool. Those like magnets?
I saw someone actually say there's a book. I gotta find the name.
You're a celebrity at a convention.
That's a classic.
But I've also seen some really just cheesy looking stuff, you know, like just
Hello.
How are you?
Good.
Is that video?
Yeah.
Video?
Yep.
For those that didn't want to make it in, huh?
Yeah.
Right. But they're missing.
Mm-hmm.
Couldn't get a picture of him with it.
This is a reissue. This is a youth.
Oh my god, these are awesome. Wow. These are cool.
although chemical whiskey still.
I know, I'm going to come in and have a speech. You should vote for me and Doug for office.
The gospel according to Pinhead.
There you go. There you go. And much like other religions, he needs money, so. And I have the greatest pleasure here for our first time, have Ashley Laurence. All right. Well, thank you. And as I mentioned before, I just want to do a quick rewind. In 2015, Doug was here. He was famously wearing a shirt.
I was in that weird building.
Yes, it was a very round hotel.
XL Center with
in circles and circles. And
No, it wasn't even a hotel. It was some kind of weird civic building full of mirrors.
Well, yes, that was the first. Isn't it
Matrix Conference Center.
a Matrix conference center?
Right.
Okay.
It was one of the strangest buildings I've ever been in. But the show was very good. Lots of people.
You guys can't see this, but there's like cat hair just right here.
Yes, the last panel, that's right, she had a I just wanted to double check, Doug, you had, I believe it was a Fuck Remakes shirt. Is that still?
I had a what?
The t-shirt said Fuck Remakes or Fuck Remakes. I think that was the first time. We're still there?
I like to think it was slightly more subtle than Fuck Remakes. What it actually said was, Pinhead says, "No remakes, please. It's a waste of good celluloid."
Still there. How do you feel about remakes and the remakes and?
I think everything ends up being a remake at one point or another, so it's just alchemy. I think it's okay.
All right, excellent.
And that was not specifically aimed at Hellraiser remakes, I should say, and was no longer for sale long before the Hulu Razor remake came along, and it was not specifically aimed at the idea of a Hellraiser remake, but it was aimed more particularly at the whole culture of remakes.
Yes.
Which I'm not a fan of. I mean, I'm aware, you know, I cut my teeth on Hammer movies when they were being shown on UK television in the early 1970s. That was kind of my grounding in horror. And I'm aware that, you know, that Hammer were remaking the classic Universal movies with in fact, like something like a 20-year gap.
Mm-hmm.
Between them, but I just think, you know, for executives, it's lazy to take a ride on somebody else's work.
An IP. Right?
When I think their job should be finding the new Clive Barkers and Sam Raimis and Wes Cravens and you know, but that's just my opinion.
Yes.
Well said.
And to your point, Ashley, I think. Yes, there's concepts and ideas, but to Doug's point, do we need the exact same thing?
I think that came out, there were like two Lombada that forbidden dances at the same time. Is that what it was?
Talk about you starting out, and you had already had some theatrical experience, etc. And so Clive came in and said, "This is the one," or is.
I don't remember him saying that. He just asked me if I would come in and screen test.
Yes.
Well, we did. I played Andy Robinson's part
My dad
in the Chinese restaurant, and I decided I was going to learn my lines rather than just read off the script.
I know.
And I dried, which is what do American actors say?
Go up.
Go up. I went up. I forgot my lines. I forgot what I was supposed to be saying, and I felt like a complete idiot. And we did something else, didn't we?
Really good. Yeah, we did the you know, when you show up, the like, no, what the heck's going on kind of thing.
Right. Okay.
It's just a puzzle.
Right.
And then, yeah, he's my dad.
Yes.
Well, see, so you said that. So you said in your story that he was the most professional
Amazing.
and amazing.
Yeah, you helped me get that part.
Did I?
Oh.
I paid Clive. I screen tested Claire Higgins as well.
As what role were you in that?
I played the businessman with the weak bladder, and it nearly came to a sticky end. They set it up. Well, first of all, we waited a while. Claire was meditating in her dressing room, we were told. Claire came out and we were introduced, and I looked into her eyes and I thought, I don't think we need to bother with a screen test. She is scaring me just looking at her. So they'd set up a big foam block on the wall of the soundstage. So the action is very simple, and it's nothing to do with me, obviously. I walk in, and I say, "Oh, I need to, you know, where?" And she tells me where. She's turned around, the camera's all on her. I turn towards the camera to leave. I duck out of frame. She will then swing the hammer and hit the block of foam. So I did my thing, turned around, dropped out of frame. I hear thwack. There's a long pause, and a slightly worried voice said, "Cut."
Good evening, folks, and we got some brand new merchandise for you over at www.thehorrorkona.com, and that's CONA.com. Representing the Horror Corner. Great new design. We got the Morbid Hour live stream there, you got the Horror Hangout live stream there, and you got my nemesis, the Dark Fate. So grab your t-shirt over at www.thehorrorkona.com. And we also got this beautiful new mug. Look at that. Very, very cool. Thought that came out really nice. So grab your merchandise today over at www.thehorrorkona.com.